Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Monster Train. It's late in the evening, and I'm bored, so I want to record some Monster Train, since I've got nothing else to do with my time. Let's play a run, let's see what we random, let's see what we get, and let's see what we can do. Oh, it's Piercing Inferno. It's Inferno 3 cost. You know, I've had some really good runs. I remember in the past with Inferno, if you can make it holdover, if you can make it cheap, if you can play it every turn and do 100 damage to all enemies, basically the bottom floor is completely dusted every turn, minus maybe on the Divinity fight, or rather the Seraph fight. It's a very interesting build archetype with the Inferno. Oh my god, it's the Hellhorn champion. I hate everything. Oh no. Shardtail Queen, how could you? I gotta be honest. I don't know how to build using the Shardtail Queen. I'm very bad using her as a unit. That being said, if we take Hell's Banners and we upgrade her to give us free imps every turn, this is just 3 energy every turn. This is basically 3 boss artifacts, right? Let's see. Because I'm pretty sure the imps on her floor are free. Yeah, at a rage imp and an armor imp, every turn they cost -1, so you get free energy. Free energy is what I want. Here's my problem with the queen, right? The only multi-strike, the only way of hitting multiple units is yeeting the imps, in which case she is a nice tank. But Hornbreaker Prince, you've got this built-in multi-strike you can take whenever you want, and on Slay you get stronger. On her, the imps don't really tank that much damage, so she's too weak on the Royalty and Imp Parade path, I feel. And on the Imperialist path, sure, she can take 80 damage and then yeet some imps, but it's really hard to actually survive long enough to yeet the imps, because she doesn't yeet him at the beginning of the enemy's turn, but at the beginning of your actions. If you could make her quick, she would yeet the imps faster. Anyways, we're definitely gonna take this. It's an interesting one. I don't really know if I like Shardtail Queen, but I think we just lean on the relic we have. And I mean, honestly, I'm like, okay, what if and we can do this is a very easy trial. What if I just try to build as much? Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty good start, I would say. What if we, what if we just try to build a run with the Inferno? We'll get 2 energy back after the first turn, and then we can just use her, right? I don't know, it's a thought, it's a thought. Anyways, we are gonna get ye old gold, and we're not gonna be ember drained either if we do it in this order, which is beautiful. We're not gonna be able to kill these units, unfortunately. There's not much we can do about that. Man, just look at the... Look at the amount of energy we have. It's a lot of energy, it really is. I don't like getting an imp every turn, though. The imps are pretty much worthless. We can't kill the units in the back. We're not gonna be able to, like, ever. I guess what I can do is work on at least killing you, and maybe we can kill a couple of imps. I have no way of killing the dude in the back. All right. I guess I can literally throw every imp I have at you and then hope that I can just put enough frostbite on you to kill you, I guess. Yeah. I mean, our queen's got 20 HP. All right. Well, that works too. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll try. Summon a random, or sorry, return a random consume spell to your hand on summon. There is a temptation here to maybe take some good consume cards, take the Impish Scholar. If we can find ourselves Endless, we can then just bring back a spell every turn for free once you draw the Imp. And I think that's a good enough synergy that synergizes with Hell's Banners well enough that I think we can take it. And because we have 2 offering tokens, I do look at Crypt Builder, and I say, okay, that's a lot of damage. Hell, maybe we make it consume and then use it for high damage. I don't know. So we could upgrade the spells if we could find Holdover. It's a busted combination. So I think about units differently these days. I think to myself, okay, Endless, Large Stone, Multi-Strike, Quick. Endless we don't really want on any Hellhorned units. There's no real synergy there, except for the imps that we have. Large Stone, there's some synergies with big units with Multi-Strike. Quick, there's no sweepers in Hellhorn, so Quick is not important. And then what's the other one? Multi-Strike, always good. But for Stygian units, okay, you could, like, let's say these were reversed is what I'm thinking here. You could peep to see if you have Multi-Strike, or Quick, or Endless, or Large Stone. If there's a sweeper, you could take a Large Stone, you could take a Quick, you could take a Multi-Strike. If it's a Siren, you could take a Multi-Strike. If it's a tank, you could take plus health, or Large Stone, or Endless. Like, you could make any of the upgrades work. That being said, we are trying to go for a Holdover anyways, but like, there's a lot more interesting, I think, unit synergies with Stygian units. Now here's the question, do you make this intrinsic? Or do you make it cheap? Do we have, you know what, we're guaranteed to be able to afford this as long as we get 1 unit in the deck. You play the unit, you play your champion, you get 3 energies in refund, that's your Inferno, you get it every turn, you're gonna get 2 energy every turn via imps. I think you just make this Holdover and intrinsic. I think this is your play. It's a really good play, but it's still a weird one. And I don't think you need a sweep because literally sweep is our spell. We do need a unit though. So what do you take? Do you take an Icy Silophyte? Do you take the Cold Celia? I don't know. I don't actually think you need either of these units. Because like, why do you want a sweeper? You want a sweeper to kill all of the weak units in the back. Done. Yoink. Yoink. Let me just put this 1 card in my deck that kills all sweepers. Hell, it kills all tanks. Like literally, fight 7, the tanks that have like 250 armor, 3 spikes, and 100 HP, dead. So like, I look at this and I'm like, skip? I never skip the first reward option there, but here I'm just like, well, I don't really care about anything else, do I? And I'll spend on upgrades. Hell, I'll spend on a reroll. Should have permafrosted this instead of making it cheaper, admittedly. For this, I will, wow, there's actually nothing. There's nothing to spend money on. I'm not gonna remove a card, we just don't need to. Like, nothing's gonna make it past us. Oh no, enemies are gonna get stronger. Okay. Oh good, we got a unit, everybody! I mean, so what we do is we do this. I'm just gonna play you there. If I play you at the top, we might not be able to play the Inferno. We might not have the energy for it. Now we did. Might as well just give you some armor. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, this is a wild one. This is strange. Life is strange. You idiot. You moron. You buffoon. Well, at least you're dying. I just wasn't thinking. Let's be honest, I was not thinking. Well, I guess we'll just play some units. I mean, we could still draw it, and we're not gonna die. The pyre's gonna kill this guy, even if we don't kill him. But that was mighty dumb. Oh, never mind, we found it. So you play it on the empty floor, and then when you draw it, you can kill him. Okay. Yeah, I got a little bit too lost in the sauce of just playing units, which is not what you want. March of Shields, I really do like. Again, this is a good holdover target to keep our champ alive, any other unit we want alive, but we really do want Rage. Now we have Rage built in with the imps, so we might not need a Ritual of Battle here. We're gonna get armor and Rage every turn. What we actually want is like a holdover. I'm thinking about after the 6th boss, by the way, the 6th ring. We want like a holdover imp yeet spell. Or we could just take the form of her that gives us 1 imp, and then we eat the imp at the end of the turn, because is that a Rage imp? Hold on, let me look. Imp Parade level 2 is a Rage imp, level 3 is a Rage and Armor imp. It's just hard to play 2 imps, you know? We gotta get some damage at some point in this run. Super expensive, though. I'll take it. I think we need 1 card in the deck that provides Rage. I think a Steelworker is pretty good. It's a very classic combination for me. You just put it down, gives armor every turn. Pretty good. Pretty good. And nothing's ever gonna get to the floor to actually hit him, so you should be able to crank on that armor for the entire run. I will choose a Divine Artifact. Honestly, actually, I'm gonna take the gold. I don't need an artifact. I don't really need a unit. No, actually, it's a complete lie. I desperately need units now that I think about it. Free relic could be nice. If we go to the shop, what are we looking for? Cheaper Ritual of Battle? If we can get -2 from the Divine Temple, though, that's a better option, I think. Just make it cost, well, 0, I suppose. Now, a 0 energy Ritual of Battle I can get behind. Yeah. I gotta get a unit. Okay, that's a unit. Armored. Gain rage equal to gained armor. I mean, this is literally, if you put Steelworker into Apex Imp, it gets armor and rage every turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. We could also take the Horned Warrior, but I mean Apex Imp. He's also gonna be cheap on her floor. It says imp units, and this is a demon imp. Is it an imp unit? I don't know. Will it get yeeted? I hope not. I mean, you gotta take it, right? The synergy is just too good, as stupid as this is. Double stack and cost 1 more. I do like an energy siphon just to kill a big unit. Rage 20 could be nice. What do we have here in the Divine Temple? We do have -2, so we can make it cost 2 for Rage 20. Man, that's real good. That's real good. And Steelworker, you're going in the Apex Imp. So you get Rage 5 and armor every turn. Pretty solid. I think I'm gonna double stack our Ritual of Battle. I mean, for most of these cards, we'll be able to afford them. I literally can't do anything else. Dude, go back to the bottom floor and get hit by another Inferno. So what do we want now? We want to multi-strike the Apex Imp, and then that's our run. We're done. we remove every other card from our deck, and then we're done. So just make sure that you play your units first. For instance, play your queen. The imp is free, which is hilarious. Meh. You get a ton of energy. Might as well. Might as well. Might as well. Now the queen's impling, we only need one other unit. Yeah. You have damage shield? We only need one other unit being drawn in order to get the energy refund. And we've got a lot of imps, we've got a lot of train stewards. Like, this is not a big problem. You just wipe the floor. You bombed me, but that was only my, you know, armor I gained. So I don't really care. I haven't done anything, and you're half dead. You're more than half dead. Who you call it? Mama. I mean, I wish I could kill you, but I think you're gonna make it to floor 2. How did you guys? Oh, because I nuked you, didn't I? Well, you know what? Oh my god, you're gonna die. How strange. It's like the best Stygian deck I've ever run. And one horn, yeah, you take one horn. Although reinforce gives you a lot of rage, one horn means that the imps can actually do something. And if we dupe the imp, you know, we've got double the rage incoming. We need none of this. Like, our units are set, we have one unit. Do you take draw? Do you take capacity? I do look at capacity and I say, okay, if we can fit 3 Apex imps on a floor, on the divinity fight, they can actually gain more armor than they lose every turn. So I do look at capacity, but I also think that we don't need the capacity for now. We're gonna want draw, so we can take draw for now. We don't need energy because we have Hell's Banners. What a strange damn run. There's their multi-strike, you put it on the Apex Imp. Nah. Like, even the incanting, I'm like, okay, that's a very good thing to have. We just don't need it. Endless. I mean, literally on the Impish Scholar is pretty dope. Having it tank a few hits is also pretty good. Armor 5. Divinity hits for 14, or at least he did on the last run, I thought. I think we just tank up the Apex Imps. Just so they don't die in one hit when they get placed. Then I think they'll be fine. I'm gonna take the money. Add a fledgling imp, so it's a rage imp. Okay. I mean, I don't care about the imps. I don't care about the trials. I don't know what I care about right now. None of this. So we'll just, That was very loud for some reason. Why was that so loud? I will play a train steward up there, just in case we get the gold. Play... 2 cards, get 3 energy. Can't play Ritual of Battle. That's fine. Yeah. And we don't need to play Ritual of Battle is the thing. It's just, there's no point. And we do want to play that imp every turn, because that imp ensures that we actually draw enough for the Inferno. Oh, hey. This it's the stupidest run. I've done this before, so I don't know why I'm so surprised that it's working or confused that it's working. It's just weird. And of course, now that we have infinite trap shoots, I can keep you locked down forever. You've days 4. Oh my God, we're not gonna have to worry about the final boss hitting us because they're gonna be dazed every turn. Oh no, you're dazed. I wish I could play the one horns. There's just no energy for it, unfortunately. Oh, thank God you're dying to spikes. Otherwise we would have wasted all of the days. That's funny. Anyways, hey, get dazed and take some armor and take some armor. It's gonna be a freaking speed run here. I wonder what my fastest run of all time is in this game. Silence to enemy units. Spell weakness 2 to enemy units. I mean, it's permafrosted, it's not bad. We're not playing anything else. I think we do want a hell vent, like we want a second imp. They can occupy the top floor on their own and then they scale each other's damage. Yeah, why wouldn't we? This is something that we're gonna want eventually, and we can maybe upgrade it? Get upgraded versions later or gain more energy. Yes, actually, thank you. I think we want this, because now we can play our other cards. Yeah. And what I like about this is that now we actually have more of a capability of playing our other imps on other floors, because those imps, those imps still cost 1 energy, and it is cutting into my ability to play things like Rage 20. Spell Shield, oh no, it completely counters my, no it doesn't. No, it doesn't. They wish it did, but it doesn't. Why is summoning you so loud? I don't understand that. I guess there's just a lot of effects happening at the same time, so it just sounds loud. You're gonna make it up. That's hilarious. How much damage do you do? 11? You'll be fine. Well, okay, yeah, you're fine. Now we only have 1 imp. This is that turn of, oh hey, I can only play the 1 imp. Even then, it's still fine, because it still works. But I can't play the 1 horns, unfortunately. Dun, 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 dun. Now we have more imps. And we have Impish Scala, which we don't need. I'm gonna do it in this order. There's a little like weirdness where, oh right, it had piercing, he only had 90 HP. There's a little weirdness sometimes where if you kill enemies with Inferno, like it kills them left to right, but only stops after the 2nd unit to give armor to the other enemies, and so that maybe they'll survive the shot. I've never figured it out myself exactly what that issue is. I do think it's an issue, because it does make the game weird sometimes. And it is weird. It's weird that I have to keep in mind the order that enemies die in order to gain armor to other enemies via the trigger, in order to kill an enemy before they gain the armor. And if I play something that hits the entire floor like a glimmer, then it only kills the front 2 enemy units, and then it stops, and then it gives armor to the further units behind them. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering or misinterpreting some of those situations I've had in the past, but it's never really worked effectively, I feel. It's just always been awkward and weird and strange and doesn't work the way you expect it to, and it's funky. Anyways. I completely ruined the damn... days. You returned the wrong book! Really not doing that much on this turn, huh? Well, I'd rather just do more damage then. You're not making it through these guys. We do have to occasionally spend energy to purge those, but it's worth it. The Abandoned Stave, once you get Covenant 17, the second deadweight, it's real good. It's real good. Pyre Chomper. I don't think we need that much energy. We have enough energy. Guardian Stone's funny, but we just don't and can't. In fact, we don't do much on this run. The only thing we do is we play one spell. I guess I'll just go for the artifacts. We've got so much cash. Spell 50% chance of spell weakness 1. Yes, absolutely. Those suck. 7 energy turn 1, conserve energy. Energy's not a problem anymore. Spells get an extra upgrade slot. Okay, you know, you've convinced me. You've convinced me. Plus 15 magic power. No. We'll take +1 capacity on each floor, because now what we can do is we can actually, we can take draw again. Yeah. So we started with 3 boss artifacts. We got another 2. We took draw. We got another boss artifact. This is essentially 7 boss artifacts. Just because it's giving you free energy or free draw or free capacity. Each one of those is a boss artifact, basically. So we're like 10 boss artifacts deep in power. That's my, like, analysis here. Infinite power. Infinite power! By the way, meh! At some point, she's gonna move to the bottom. So we're gonna lose 1 energy. It's another reason why I wanted the Unbroken Horn. Because now I don't have to worry about holding on to energy every turn. I can just do that. Do that, and then... I guess you don't play this because you want to get the daze, so you can daze the boss. But I guess you could daze the boss, kill your queen, and then she's gonna move up here and then have 10 days. That's ideal. I'm still gonna play the Train Stewards. At a certain point, we just don't need the energy anymore. And that point is, I mean, we just don't need the energy ever. We have enough. From turn 1, we have enough. They all got spell weakness, which means they're all dead. You know what? Don't even pay the energy for this, just discard it. I haven't consumed anything. I've consumed units. But now that we have that Impish Scholar out, remember, that's guaranteed energy every turn with our Queen's ability. That's why we got it. How you doing, boss? You're at 1300 HP, you're taking another 500. I accept that. You know what? I don't want to move you down. I really don't. want you to get hit for 500, not 100. Wow! We can play one horn! Let's go! I forgot all about that. We can get another one horn. Wait a minute. We gotta upgrade that spell. Yeah, okay, I understand what we're doing on this run now. We're gonna try to play one horn as many times as possible. And we got trap shoot again. Which, it doesn't matter if we have it right now, because we're just gonna wipe this floor anyways, and then it's gonna move up, and then we're gonna have the days on the top floor. Could you just give me the one that I want, though? Do-do-do-do. You know what, I'm just gonna kill you here. We gotta upgrade that one horn, though. Dude, Impalate, we don't need it. Don't even think about it. I had to stop myself, because I was gonna take it, and that would have been a mistake. We don't need it. Yes. Intrinsic. Trap shoot spell chain is funny, but probably not necessary. Spell chain's definitely unnecessary. We're almost certainly gonna go for the Merchant of Magic to try to get more spell upgrades. I suppose we can make this days 4, we can make this multi-strike 2 and make it cost 4. We can make it cost 5 for now, and then if we get -2 energy from the well, actually, what's coming up next? If we get -2 energy, it'll cost 4. The double stack's not that shabby. Trap shoot's also pretty good, but I think you look at the multi-strike like we just want to do damage, right? Actually, if we find a -2, it's gonna go on Inferno. I can make it cost -1. And then put the -2 on this. We can pay for this every turn anyways, so it's now a profit of energy. I'll do it, because I don't think it matters. I'll just slowly start making everything cheaper. And I know we're not really spending a lot on removal, we just don't need to. Funnily enough, the Train Stewards do give us energy. I think you remove Forgone Power, which is pointless. We get the 2 imps every turn. And the imps, we're just playing them to die, but getting 2 of them every turn. Well, now we don't need the Train Stewards, I suppose, but you could also yeet the imps. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll just take this one. I'll take this queen. Why not? Don't need upgrades. We could have upgraded. Yes, we could have upgraded something. Like we could have gotten spell chain on the consume drop, but it's just not necessary, I don't think. I just love the yell. Anyways, they're not gonna make it through the imps. They're gonna make it higher than I would like, but they're not gonna make it through the imps. And maybe they don't even make it through. So we're just throwing units away, basically. Make sure to give him some armor. And you're sorted. If we have a couple of these, you're dead. It's a surprise, but at least she's doing something with her time, right? I'm telling you, this is the easiest run of Monster Train I've ever played. This is silly. I love it, but this is silly. This is not the spell I wanted, but actually, maybe it is. My dude's hitting for 500. We need this next turn. That's good enough. We need it next turn, and we want to bring back the book. The book, my friend, the book. I will also purge your ability to get stronger. I'll give you 2 more multi-strike. I want to get the book again. I don't care about the days. I just really don't. Now we are out of energy, unfortunately. But we're gonna get a little bit more energy because I can actually play my imps up here. How about that? How about that? Doing 394 damage. Why wouldn't I let him do 451 damage? My dude's not getting any stronger. I took the book. The book counters him. Oh look, more multi-strike. 208 times 10. He's so strong. Done, done, done. I'm so glad I decided to play a run of Monster Train. Okay, we're gonna put -1/-1 or -2/-1. We could put -1 on this. We need to remove cards. We're gonna remove cards. We're gonna remove the Forgone Powers because the units just go out and die. Yeah? Yeah? I'm just trying to plan out my upgrades at the spell shop, and I'm like, I guess an armor enabler is fine. I can probably afford it, but we probably don't need it, but we're probably gonna get energy refund and or energy reduction. Oh my God, we got it. A 3-cost, One Horn's Tomb. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, I think what I'm going to do is get to 150. Why do we care? For the points? The points don't matter. Like, we just don't need to put a unit in another unit. We don't need any of it. We're fine. Yes. Sometimes I do like to grab 150 for the book because I think that it's fun, or maybe that we need it. But this is just a run where it doesn't matter how many shards we have. We could have freaking 400. Nothing would change. Having this stuff not consume means I can play it. Yeah. Let's make you still 0. Let's re-roll. Wouldn't mind a double stack on that, but we didn't get it. We don't really need permafrost on anything. We can put it on Crit Builder, and then Offering Token is a guaranteed hit. Means an extra 110 damage, as long as they don't have Spell Shield. It's pretty fine. Could also give it Magic Power Piercing in the Tavern Shop thingamajiggy. I'm just gonna take this. We want to build up the frontline unit. We also want the Rage to be stronger, and we want... I mean, units getting an extra upgrade slot would have been nice if we had gone by that path, but we didn't. Crit Builder. I mean, there are some units that make it up, but we just... Doesn't matter, they die. So I'm gonna actually do some removal. with whatever cash I have, and I think that's about it. Yeah, okay. Dun 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 dun. Now, this is the only fight that can screw us. Even if it does, we can bring back consume spells, and that's part of our strategy anyways. So you're just like doubly screwed, boss. So we'll consume this. Might as well do this. And as soon as we get the imp that brings back consume spells, we can play one for free every turn. Oh, hey, look, a consume spell. So we'll put you in the front. No, put the, this is weird, but it is very weird. Why would you do that? You wanna put the fledgling imp in the front so that it dies and loses the Ember Drain. That's how you wanna work it. And you can go out, you can get the one horn, it consumes anyways. Technically, we don't really need to play any of these other units, but I think you definitely do. Just to do it. And we have an unnamed tome in our hand. We can use this as a freebie. To exhaust. I do like it. I do like it. I mean, we have to exhaust something. We'll exhaust this. Consume. Whatever. Give you some armor. Imp. Imp. Save some energy. Kill everything. Give you rage 20, which basically increase your damage by like 240, I think. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Not what I wanted, but it's fine. It's fine. You know what? It gave us value. Interestingly, as soon as we are done playing our units, we're more likely to get all the good spells that we want to keep. No. Don't do that. That would be stupid. And we're almost done playing all of these garbage units. Garbage. So let's do this. Imp dies, we don't care. Definitely put the, well, put the energy siphon on you. No, but first consume this. One horn. One horn is like the other. I don't really care if you make it up. I can kill you though. Oh, sure. Why not keep the top floor as strong as possible? You know that we're getting far into our deck and we're kind of running out of cards because we keep drawing so many vengeful shards. But we are gaining 5 energy every turn right now, so it's not a huge problem. Yes, consume the offering token. It's actually not a bad consume target. Should have discarded the Crypt Builder though. Although what do I care, you have Spell Shield. It's not like I can really do anything against that. Oh, I forgot to dupe our Imp one more time. It's not gonna matter, but that is silly. At least I hope it's not gonna matter. I don't think it's gonna matter. Damn it. But it is silly. The thing is that I don't think Divinity is gonna last 10 waves. I think he's gonna die way faster than that. But still, we should have duped the Imp because I don't think 10 armor every turn does it. I think we're gonna need a little bit more than that, especially if we are giving him Fragile, the one in the back. I'm hoping that with Trap Shoot, we can keep the boss stunned for long enough that we can stockpile some armor. I hope it's enough though. Stop giving me these. I will take A consumed. Whatever. It saves energy by playing it like that, so might as well, right? Oh yeah. That's not the card I wanted. I guess we will daze you. No reason not to. A double stack on that would have been nice. Yeah, I don't know if we actually go through the deck fast enough for the daze to really be that strong against Divinity, but it should be good enough. I'm not worried. You might look at this and think that I'm worried. I am not. And we're just gonna pass turn because you're dead. 58. You're dying in one turn because we do 4,000 damage. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's 5,000 damage. Nope, wait. There's 5,000 damage. And you're taking 1,000 from my tank. What a good little guy. God, this is just a stomp of a run. After last run where I had to fiddle so much to try to actually get the play to happen in such a way that I could sustain life, sucked. You know what? Oh! If we play him on the middle floor, the one in the back's not gonna get swept. We can just Inferno down here every turn. The queen can go up here and get armor every turn. The sweep is gonna kill the imps, so we don't have to spend on them. We get to save energy. Holy hell. In fact, we can do it right now. Oh, it's so good. Train Steward can tank a shot. We're losing the slightest amount of HP. That's it. But these imps every turn are just gonna get yeeted on the top floor for free. So, give me, well, play you. I don't know why I immediately go into the Skeletor voice for that. Get 20 armor, get yeeted, get yeeted, get yeeted. Oh, I don't even have anything consumed. All right. Well, I guess we'll just play this. I think my dudes can handle one guy with 7 damage. I think they can handle that. We'll still give armor to the unit in the front, and as soon as we daze Divinity, we're saving a lot of health every turn. We just gotta get there. This is why a third imp would have been really nice to scale the armor, but it's not necessary, not at all. And we can even put an imp in front to tank something. We still have not consumed anything. Right. Honestly, you're losing 10. Just gonna put the imp in front to tank some shots. Have I really not? There it is. I don't want to play this. I should have played this first. That's what I wanted to do. Because I don't want him to get... Oh, they all have spell weakness. I don't need it. I don't need it. So yeah, you play this. You bring it right on back with the imp. Oh look, got some more armor. And you know what? We're gonna give you the armor because you are the only thing that matters. Boss is taking 800 damage. Boss is gonna take a lot more as time goes on. We're set. And then you play this. Just buys you a lot of time. Now you suck. You're gonna block some hits, but we still do over 1,000 damage already. Like we're not worried at all. And most of our energy is going into one horns at this point. We're gaining, we're technically gaining 8 energy per turn if we play the imps up here. 5 of it is going into Inferno and multiple one horns. You love to see it. You love to see it. Anyways. You might die? You dead? You're dead. That was fast. Like, I wanna play more cards. I don't want it to be over. What do you mean it's over? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm stupid. You're dead for no reason. But you're also dead. I mean, it's no turn 1 KO, but whatever. I don't think I've ever done that on Divinity. I think I have done it on Seraph, or maybe a turn 2 KO, using an almost infinite deck from one of the challenge runs. New personal record, damage taken. Oh, it counts every Inferno as 100 damage per unit, I think. I took 11,000 self-damage. That's just one hell of a run. That's what happens if you get a lucky early Inferno, man. You just build into it. And with the inclusion of packed shards and intrinsic holdover, it already is piercing. It clears an entire floor on its own. It's like a unit, but in spell form. It's a sweeper. And it's lovely. Makes the early game very easy, even if you're just spending 3 energy every turn on this. We got super lucky, though, to get energy early, and then we lucked into more energy holdover, free capacity. So we had, again, 1, 2, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 15 boss artifacts, technically. At least on turn 1 with the firebox, giving you 7 energy on turn 1. But so much energy draw and capacity for free. It was not a challenge. Not at all. It was a very unfortunately long run, just because I could have probably sped run this if I wasn't talking so much or considering my actions, but that was a great run. Thank you, Shardtail Queen. You were instrumental in this victory. I still think she's garbage, but I think a lot of my wins with her are just lucking into stupid combinations. For now, hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.